welcome back to my channel. I'm Moon Shaman, and today we're back with another pick a card reading. This reading is for how they feel about you this month and how they see you this month, okay? So I have three lovely decks here. I have the Amethyst deck, I have the Fool's Gold deck, and I have the Black Onyx deck, okay? So you guys can meditate on these cards and decide on which deck works best for you. Before we go ahead and do that, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel so that way you can be updated whenever we post more videos. And thank you for tuning in, okay? So take a moment and decide on which deck you would like to go with. And we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the next video. Group number one, for those that chose the Amethyst. This is going to be your reading for how they feel about you this month and how they see you this month, okay? This is going to be an intuitive reading, so we are going to pluck these cards as we go. We're going to allow them to come to us as we go, okay? And we already have one. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. So they've definitely been thinking about you. You've definitely been on their mind some. And they're definitely thinking about starting a new beginning with you. They're probably thinking about how they should approach you this month. They also have the Queen of Cups card. So there's definitely some emotion behind you. They're definitely planning on how they should bring this to your attention this month and how they can approach a new relationship with you and how maybe they could possibly take things to another level with you. The Queen of Cups is telling me that they definitely are feeling very emotional behind you. You definitely make their mind race just a little bit and make them see things just a little differently. They're probably stepping into a very creative world behind you. Okay, so we also have the Ten of Wands, where possibly in the future or could have already happened where they really felt like they didn't have a chance with you or they didn't know where to go next with you, where it was kind of like they felt like they kind of hit like rock bottom and maybe they thought that they were possibly like friend zoned with you and they just didn't know what to do next, where to budge. But this month, they found a new lighting, okay? This month they have like this courage and they're thinking about moving in on that courage, okay? Where they're like, okay, you know what? Like, let me see, because I didn't really play my hands fully well last time, and this time I think I'm going to really try to fully approach. So they're really going to ride in on their emotions this month and let you know exactly what they're thinking and how they're feeling. They've found a new approach for this. So now they've come up with like a creative way to possibly like help you see how they see you this month. So they want you to see them in their true lighting and in their true form, how they're like, you know, they're good for you. They want you to know that like, I can be your knight in shining armor as well. I can also offer you some wonderful things as well this month. You know, they want you to see their full potential, so they're definitely going to be trying to make their own way in. Boundaries, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Yes, so they're probably going to be trying to push back their boundaries this month and push back the guidelines and the terms and conditions of what your relationship is this month, where they kind of want you to see them in a new lighting. They don't like where they're stuck with you at right now, and like they're like, listen, like this friend zone thing, that's not really working for me. Or you could be the one trying to friend zone someone else. Maybe you're also the one trying to get out of a friend zone, but this month they're really trying to like break that boundary or break the way that they view you. They want to be seen in a new lighting. So they're definitely stepping up to like this new position where they're like, okay, you know what? I have beautiful things to offer you. Let me show you in a way where you can understand a little bit more, where you can see a little bit more that I care about you. And I'm not really just looking to be friend zoned. Let's see what else we have. They're trying to change the terms and conditions of this relationship. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Yeah, so like you guys might have this this different kind of relationship where it's really like I'm getting this feeling of friends, like we are really friends, and you possibly might not have actually seen this person in their true lighting, like you might not have really accepted them as like boyfriend or girlfriend material, but they're they know like what you want out of life. They can see what it is that you're heading for out of life, and like they want to help you get there. They can see your highest potential right now, and I know that you possibly can, but I think that you're overlooking this person. This person is you're definitely not seeing this person as like, oh yeah, that's definitely my next boyfriend or my next girlfriend. This is a person where they're just like, listen, like I want the best for you, and I've been around, this person is definitely like they've seen what you have to offer. They've seen your creative side, your potential, your light, and they want to help you. They want to help you get there and be a part of this. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Yeah, this person is definitely trying to like help you. This person possibly helps you through a lot of hard times. When you're struggling, when you're down low, this person might be the person you run to. This could be like a best friend or a guy best friend or a girl best friend that you really lean on a lot. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits soul tribe. Yeah, so this person is definitely a part of your like collective. This is the person that you're typically more around, and they definitely have their eye on you. They're trying to figure out like how can I help make this person see me in a better lighting? How can I show this person that we're meant to be together? Like, you might not feel it right now, but like, we're definitely meant for one another. And I'm just grabbing some more cards. Like, we're meant for one another. And like, I am here to like help you get to your next level as well. They're trying to help you like reach your highest potential, but not just by yourself, but together as a tribe. And I feel like you guys could possibly really achieve some really good things together. Or maybe you guys already have achieved some really good things together. This could be like a coworker that you're really close with, and you guys really take charge very well together, and you guys achieve nice things at work together. You guys could be a good partnership already, and that person sees the potential and where like a good relationship could also come from that. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. This person is like, they definitely have their eye on you. Third chakra, Archangel, I always pronounce his name wrong, but I believe it's the Chamiel. And this is definitely letting me know, like, this person has their heart open for you, okay? Like, they have their heart open for you. They're looking for you to, like, really feel the connection, okay? This is, like, a deep connection for them. Like, they can really feel, like, the spark between you two, okay? They're trying, like, to connect with you on different kind of levels. This is not just, like, intimate relationship for them. This is a very emotional relationship for them. This is something where they feel like they connect to you like mind, body, soul, and like, like they really feel really tied to you, like that they bring good energy for you, or like they bring you good luck, or they feel like a protector for you. So maybe this is a person that you might see as like, oh, this is just my brother or something, or my sister. And like, you're just not seeing them in the lighting that they want you to see them in, but they want to protect you and they want to keep you safe. They want you to feel that same love that like, healer of all ages. Yeah, you guys have a deep connection. This is like something that you're definitely overlooking because of how deep your connection is, and how, excuse my dog in the background. This is something that you guys are probably really looking over because of how deep your connection is. You guys might have been friends or have known each other for quite a while, and that's probably why you're overlooking this, why it's so easy for you to be like, oh no, like that couldn't be um that couldn't be the possibility. Yeah, so there could be like, oh, like, okay, some like hostilities here where you guys could possibly had some like bumps in the road, and that's okay because no relationship is perfect. You guys have probably seen each other's ugly side, and you guys have probably seen each other's really good side. So for you two, it's just like, wow, is this even really a possibility right now? And is this person even possibly really looking at me? Mind you, you guys, this is a general reading. So, you really have to keep your mind open, your eyes open. But this is giving like, I want to say masculine energy, but it also has a lot of feminine energy behind it as well, where it's just kind of like telling me like you guys have this good bond with one another where you guys can really see the better side to one another, like you've seen this person's soft side, you've seen this person's masculine side, so you really know this person in a well-rounded way. And this person loves that they've like shown you all sides of them, and you know them, you know who they are and how they are. So for them, it's like, okay, listen, like this is definitely the person for me. This is definitely where I'm trying to be, and they probably have a little bit of hostility because they probably see you getting in these relationships and they're just like, this person is not for you. Okay, surrender. I can release my need to control. Yes, so you might have this like feeling of control right now where it's like no, this is not possible because this is like something like out of your control. You're like, no, wait a minute. Like I've never put myself there. But sometimes you don't have control over who falls in love with you and who you fall in love with. So go ahead and let go of that and realize that, the universe is trying to show you someone that might really, really feel for you this month. Okay. Fear, I release that I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in an energy of love. Please excuse me, guys. Oh my God, retrograde is definitely getting ready to throw me off. I realize that I am testing my a resolve to live an energy of love. Yes, do not allow this fear to hold you back. And then we have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Yes, open your eyes to who is surrounding you right now and who is trying to have your attention right now, okay? There is someone here trying to show you like, listen, I have your best interest at heart. I am good for you. I I know you. I'm on your side. I have been there for you and I love you. I love you for your flaws. I love you for who you are. I've seen your ugly side. I've seen your good side. I've seen your low side. I've seen your high side. And just because we already have this relationship that's already fixed and controlled, it's doesn't mean that it has to be this way. Doesn't mean that this is all that, our relationship has to offer, okay? This relationship has a lot to offer and it's been through a lot of ups and downs, and you guys are still pretty solid with one another. That's what I'm realizing in these cards, that I'm seeing a lot of solid energy where you guys are pretty like sturdy with one another, even though you guys have had like maybe a little arguments or whatever, maybe not always seen eye to eye. You guys are really sturdy for one another, and you could possibly really feel a lot of fear behind it because this is a person that you really care about, and they're a friend or they're someone close to you, and you don't want to lose that relationship. You're not looking to sacrifice this relationship, but this might be something you might just need to surrender to and realize that even if it wasn't to work out as a romantic relationship, that it would still, this person would still have love for you. This person would still be around and try to really help you and like still be really solid for you. This person is definitely looking to protect you and help you get to where you're going. They're part of your tribe, you know, so they're never really there to actually hinder you. This person has seen your flaws and they're trying to help you get to where you're going, but they have a lot of protective energy about you. They're not playing about you, okay? Like, they are serious and they're like, listen, I'm seriously protecting you. And I seriously have love for you. And I don't like seeing these clowns or these girls that, you know, don't really have love for you the way I do come through and, like, you know, have your attention. At this point, they're definitely starting, they could be, you know, you guys could be having like little weird moments in your relationship right now because they could be feeling a little hostile or coming off as hostile. And you're just like, I don't understand. Like, what is this? But this person is definitely like trying to get you to understand, like, I have your best interest at heart. I don't know what you're seeing in all these other people, but for this person, it's like, no, 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 no. Like, all of the people you keep bringing through are just a no. The answer is me type thing. So look closely to who's around you. This is a general reading. So, you know, if you do pick up more energy from these cards and you feel like you know exactly who that is, I would definitely say this is probably like the first person that pops to your mind because this energy feels pretty strong and very connected. This could also be someone that's like, that you've possibly known in other lifetimes, you know, so you guys have like a deep connection. You have like this strong bond. So think about it, look it over, but this person has their eye on you this month and they're definitely trying to introduce you to like new ways where you guys could possibly work out for one another, you know, where it can definitely benefit both you and this other person. And they want you to see that. They want you to see the potential and what could be coming your way this month, okay? So that is all I have for you, group number 1. Thank you for joining me. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And good luck with your love life this month, okay? I will see you guys in my next video. Hello, group number 2. For those of you that chose the Fool's Gold, okay? This is your monthly prediction on how they see you and what they're thinking about you, okay? This month, all right? So this is an intuitive reading, so we are going to be shuffling and pulling cards as we go, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right into it and see exactly how they're viewing you this month, how they're feeling about you this month, and what they have on their mind about you this month, okay? Because I'm sure it's something good, all right? Ooh, okay, so we got quite a few. First, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Yes, okay. So this is a relationship that is leveling up. This is a relationship with balance, okay? Possibly some karmic balance. But then we have the Power card. So this is definitely like giving, this is a power couple move, okay? So you guys possibly met in like a really good situation. You possibly even met this person at work, or just like while you were out having a good time. But this is like positive energy where it was just bringing in a lot of abundant energy for you guys, okay? And this person brings a lot of balance to you. This person is definitely like serving up something that, you know, you really needed, okay? This is giving yin and a yang kind of thing. But then we have the Power card, which tells me that this was like really meant to be. You guys really found a way to really lean on one another. And oh my goodness, like you guys might be really, really good for one another. So this is possibly like someone you could meet while you're out. If you haven't already met them, you could possibly meet this person at work. You possibly meet this person at the casino or somewhere where it's bringing in like abundant energy, you know, where you wasn't really planning on meeting them at. This could be at like a maybe like a work meeting or something, or I don't know, it's giving like winery energy, or while you're out eating, you know, or brunch. That's really what I'm seeing in my head, like brunch or something, some social like activity where you possibly met this person, okay? And then the Athena, it's giving a lot of like balance and neutral energy where they really see you, and they're really like, they're giving like this mysterious energy. You're giving this mysterious energy, but you both together, you guys are giving like, I'm a power couple. This is kind of like fortune. We were supposed to meet one another, you know? Yes. You might have like, this person might have manifested you, or you might have manifested this person, you know, but this person is really, really perfect for you. This person is giving like good, perfect energy. Okay. Like, yeah. Okay. And then, oh, wow. We also have the 6 of Wands. Okay. So that just like slid on out. So I'd throw that in there. But, it's, yeah, okay, so I don't even know. Like, this is such good energy for me right now. But I think you guys might have manifested one another. This might not be something where, oh, I manifested you. This is we manifested one another and we pulled each other in. And this is like really like strong vibrational energy, because you guys might really be balancing one another, or it could feel like you met a soulmate and you guys are like, oh my god, like, where did you come from? This is definitely not someone that you know already. This is someone that you came across while you were out and you were having a good time, you know, and you weren't really expecting to meet them, but now they're kind of like riding in with these emotions for you, and they're showing you, and they're speaking good words, and like they know you, and like you guys are seeing like a possible future with one another right now. If you haven't met this person, you're probably going to meet this person sometime in the near future, but or it could take a little bit of time, because actually this is a little bit of slow energy. So either you've already met this person and it feels really good and you guys are taking your time with one another, or you're going to meet them at some point in time, possibly this summer, and this person is like, oh my gosh, like, just like, where were you? Where the hell have you been my whole life? Type energy where you guys really are flowing with one another. This is giving a lot of balancing energy. It's also giving a lot of like hot spring energy, where it's like, oh, you know what? I met them this spring or this summer, and ever since we kind of just hit it off, and we're just really like vibing with one another, and you guys are like really like riding in for one another and just showing each other your full potential, and you're moving in on your abundant relationship with one another. This is beautiful. So let me find another deck. Oh my goodness. I don't even know which deck to go with yet. Okay, and then like, look, boom, I flip it over and door to romance. And I'm like, yes, that's exactly what it's giving, is a door to romance. This is like a new opportunity for you guys. You guys are opening up something totally different, where you guys, like I said, you guys weren't expecting this. This was something that kind of just happened. You were out having a good time and this person caught your eye, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like, I'm just gonna run with it. I'm gonna run with it. And this is giving, oh yeah, look, okay, we have a 3, 6, 9, and then we have 3, 3. So be on the lookout for that, okay? This could be giving you a little bit of anxiety, because you might be one of those people that's like, oh my God, or they could even be one of those people that's like, oh my God, like, is this real? Don't allow your emotions to get the best of you this relationship. Try to really fully communicate. This person, I think this person fully understands you, and this relationship is something totally different for them. Oh my goodness. Up, we have the Sun card. Yep. Don't allow your head to get in the way of this, because this is something where you're like, this is way too unbelievable. I'm having a hard time believing this even really exists right now, you know. But then we have the Sun card that reassures you and lets you know. And I'm sorry, but whenever you get the Sun card in any deck, it's just like, it's a yes, don't mess this up. Like, this is where you're supposed to be. The sun and the abundance is shining on you right now. You're leveling up in the abundant field right now, where it's abundance of love for you. And it might be a little hard and scary for you to accept, because of how quickly it's coming about and how quickly you guys are falling for one another. So it's like, oh my gosh, this is scaring me just a little bit. Like, I've never felt this way, or the last time I felt like this, I was a child, type thing, you know? So this new door of romance is definitely something that's like, oh, I don't know, but it's definitely bringing you abundance. It's definitely going to make you feel good. So don't run from it, because this is something new for you. And if it makes you feel good, then you should definitely just keep moving forward with that kind of energy, okay? Because this is hard to find. These are hard things to come across, all right? So try not to let your head get in the way of your abundance, all right? Like, and you see how like this heart has a key and it's already in a cage. So you might really have some like emotional things around your heart where you're just like, okay, no, I don't allow people to get this close to me. I haven't been in a relationship for a long time, possibly. Or, you know, you might have locked off and barricaded your emotions a long time ago because your heart is behind this door, which is also behind another door, which is in a cage. And then also by the time you open the cage, you also need another key. So there are levels to your emotions, and you are not one of those people that fall fast. And if you do, you quickly back up. So you've kind of probably made your like emotions hard to reach a long time ago. And now like this person steps in and you're like, where the fuck did you come from? Like, I wasn't expecting to open up. I wasn't expecting to feel these things. And now it's bringing you a lot of thoughts and anxiety. And you're like, oh my gosh, like, is this safe? Am I really going to do this? Or they could even be feeling the same way where they're trying to figure out if they're going to do this. Are they going to go through this with you? Like, they probably haven't felt like this in so long that it could possibly scare them as well. But for you guys, this is a good relationship. This is an abundant relationship. And this is something good for you. The sun is shining on the both of you. And it's bringing in love and energy, like good energy for you guys, where you guys weren't really expecting that type of energy. You weren't expecting this kind of abundance right now. And it really kind of swept you off your feet. You guys swept one another off each other's feet. So this person is probably feeling a lot of the same emotions you're feeling. So don't think that you are alone in this. This person is trying to like wrap their head around how quickly this is moving too, but don't fight it. You guys are having, it's a good time. It's almost summertime, okay? Like, this is good energy where you bring in loving, positive energy for one another, and that's okay. Don't be afraid of it. Don't run. Don't run from the love. Yes, it says trust the, I don't really know what those are. Trust the niggles. Niggles. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? Okay, so you know this could be very much so related to your inner anxiety, okay, and your inner emotions right now, where you're feeling a lot of dark energy. But you see how that color is coming forth, where the background is sad and has all this anxiety, but your emotional side, your being side is trying to help you like trust yourself. She's hugging her gut because she's like, am I moving in the right direction? Am I doing this properly? Like, where am I going? And or am I being foolish? And it's like, you're not being foolish. This is a part of life. Love is a part of life, okay? Trust that this is safe for you, because if it wasn't, you would have never fallen into this. You are already a person that is very careful with your emotions, and you already had your emotions closed off. And if this wasn't something that made you feel good and made you feel safe, you would have ran from it. So trust your instincts. Trust that, you know, this is what's best for you. You know what's best for yourself. You wouldn't put yourself in a position where, you know, to get hurt again, okay? So trust your intuition. It says transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Yes. You are moving at a really rapid pace right now, okay? And that can be a little scary, but you are transforming. You're opening yourself back up to love right now. So for you, this is really, really scary. This is like, oh my God, are we doing this? But yes, you are. We also have a soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone, okay? Excuse me. Call in your ancestors. Call in your Spirit guides, I'm calling your angels. If you feel like you can't hear yourself right now, trust in the universe, trust in what's happening and where it's guiding you, okay? Because this is definitely like transforming you. This is opening your eyes up a lot. This is a different level of love and abundance, and this person is seeing you the same way you are seeing them, okay? And they could also be feeling a little bit of what you're feeling, but I think this person isn't as scared as you are, you know? This is something where in this situation, you're more scared. You're more afraid to take this leap out there and be vulnerable, you know, because you are definitely transforming and this situation is transforming you. And you're like, hold up, I've never seen this side of me, or I haven't been to this side of me in a really long time. So you're really questioning it. And you're really having a hard time wrapping your head around this because you actually feel for this person. You actually want this person, and you're finding comfort in this person, and that's crazy for you. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past, so whatever in the past really has your heart locked off, let it go, you know. Don't make yourself regret your future because of what happened in the past, okay? So whatever made you put your heart behind all of these like barriers and all of these layers in order for you to like shut it off and like close the doors on your heart, yeah, let that go, because this is something new. This person is not that same person, and this is a new level. This is a different type of healing. This is a different type of opening up for you, and this might really be something that's actually good for you. It's time for you to see things from a different perspective, okay? So try to open up and see that you also manifested this. This might not be something that you like consciously manifested, but you manifested this person and this person manifested you. And now you guys are in one another's lives and you guys are like, listen, I'm here. Okay, so you also have the fear card. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in an energy of love. Yes. So are you really going to allow your fear and your regrets to hold you back and not allow you to experience this love that you deserve? Are you going to allow your anxiety to hold you in a position where now you're unhappy because you didn't get to, you know, you didn't get to experience this person. You didn't get to experience the love that you want to experience with this person, you know? And you don't have to do that. Grief, I understand that losing something is the opportunity to appreciate it. Yes, so you could be really afraid to lose yourself, to lose this person, to put your all out there and it not work out. And there's a lot of fear for you behind this love. But this could also be how they're feeling as well. There's a lot of fear for them as well. Like, wow, I'm very afraid to put myself out there. And then I put myself out there and my emotions get hurt. And I don't know what to do after that, you know? Don't worry about what's going to happen next or how you're going to have to pick yourself up or anything. You don't want to manifest that kind of energy. You want to manifest the kind of energy where it's like, okay, you know what? He loves me, I love him, or she loves me and I love her. You know, like whatever the case is, allow love to be love. Allow love to rule in this situation, because right now you guys are really deeply feeling for one another, but you're allowing fear to guide you. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Yes. You know, and everyone has to have love in their life. And so, you know, like maybe this wasn't something where you had this in your thoughts. You thought that this was even going to be a possibility for you. Maybe you didn't think that this was something that you were going to come across, but you knew that eventually love was going to play a role back in your life again. And you knew that eventually you would be successful again in love. Now, did you think it was going to come like this and hit you like a ton of bricks? No. But now that it is here and you have manifested it, and you're overall, you do want love. You want this love, and you might not be like accepting of it right now. You might be in a little bit of denial, and like you're fearful, you're grieving over all of the things that like the former relationships and how you've put yourself out there and how you've given your emotions. But this time is something totally different. This time, it's like it's time for you to open up. It's been long enough, and now it's time to go for another ride again. This is like something that's just meant for you to happen, and you just really need to allow this to show itself and to play the cards out, and just realize that, you know, this is where you're supposed to be. You're not doing anything that you didn't already manifest and that the universe didn't think that you deserved. You definitely deserve this, and especially the way that it's going to come about, or how it has come about, or the way it will come about, is meant for you. You're just like, how did this happen? Why was I blindsided by this? But you're blindsided for a reason, so that way you wouldn't be afraid, you know. But you guys have this amazing connection, and you guys are really one and the same, and you guys are definitely going to give like this good balancing energy, and it's going to be something that grows, you know. And it'll probably take a little bit of time, but it'll grow, and you guys will grow with one another, and you don't need to feel afraid with that. Just allow yourself to open up, because this relationship is going to be very abundant and bring you a lot of loving energy, a lot of success, and this could be easily be your soul family, your soul tribe, you know, where this person is just like, listen, like, this could be the person you really start a family with, and really, like, you know, this person could really hold a lot of power and sentimental position in your life later on, or now already, you know. So just open yourself up to it. Don't be afraid. And I know love is scary, but don't allow your anxiety and your fears and your regrets to hold you back. Allow those things to let go, and open the door to romance for yourself, okay? And allow this to just flow in the abundance. You're already writing it in. You already manifested it. This is something that you possibly manifested without consciously knowing, but your body, your soul, and your inner portion of you really wanted this. So allow it to play out, and yeah, just see where it goes, and, you know, like, just enjoy the ride, okay? But thank you guys for joining me. That is all I actually have for you guys. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and hit some of the links down below. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you can be updated every time I upload a new video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello, group number 3. For those of you that chose the Black Onyx, this is going to be your reading for this month on how they feel about you and how they see you this month, okay? This is an intuitive reading, so we are going to be plucking the cards and reading as we go, okay? Let's go right ahead and jump right on into it. Let's see exactly how they feel about you this month, okay? Oh, there we go. And it begins. Okay, so there's some boredom there, some seeing the glass is half empty instead of half full. This could easily be you or that person. Some real stagnant energy right now, where it's like, you know, I don't know where it's going right now, okay? So they're not really sure exactly how they could feel about this. We have the Magician, where this could either be you, where you're feeling like, you know, this is real stagnant and I don't really know, or this could be them feeling like, I don't really know exactly where this is going, but they're going to try to put in a lot more energy. They're going to realize that they have the control and the power to make things happen, okay? But then we also have the 5 of Cups, where it's giving, you know, I don't know about this energy. It's giving really like, maybe it's not bringing in the best of love and luck. You guys might not really be seeing very eye to eye right now, where it's a lot of grief and loss. And, you know, maybe it's just like, I've put in so much work. I've tried everything. I've done all types of tricks and all the things in my power to make this work, and right now it's just feeling like it's time to let go, or maybe to walk away, or maybe you're just not feeling exactly what you're feeling anymore, and you're feeling like there's a lot of love lost, but there is still hope in this card. There is still emotional hope there, because there's water in the background. There's 2 cups there, and it shows that there's still some type of possibility, hope that can come from this. Uh-oh. Did I get a card? Okay, no. Yeah, and you know, this might be a relationship where you guys have worked really hard for it and you've been trying, and maybe it's just not giving what you want it to give anymore. So now it's kind of like hanging at a balance where it's like, is this really serving me anymore? Is this really bringing my higher good or my higher purpose or my higher abundance? This person can really feel like, you know, this relationship isn't really serving me as much anymore. Or you could even be feeling that you don't feel like this serves you anymore. Where now it's just like, I don't know where I really want this to go at this point. There's a lot of stagnant energy, possible like emotions, a lot of, which is really what I'm seeing. Although the Magician card is here, the cup stands out, the flowing water stands out, you know, and there's a lot of water in all of these cards where there's lots of emotions and there's lots of yeah, there's lots of feelings here where it could have been that this relationship has really been through a lot, okay? And now it's just hard to say, like, what's to come next. And you guys might have be wasting a lot of energy, a lot of time on each other, and a lot of finances on one another, you know, where it's just not really bringing in the energy you want it to bring in anymore. And unfortunately, you're feeling a lot of loss behind this. Yeah, this relationship, you know, this relationship might really, you and this person could possibly be feeling the same way. Like, this relationship has really hit like a dead end where it's just like, I don't know if I really want to keep moving forward with this relationship anymore, or if I should keep doing this, but I've laid flat for this now. And oh no, I'm so sorry guys. I've just spilled all of my cards and that is definitely not what I wanted. Okay, give me one moment. Lord, pregnancy belly. Okay. So, like I was saying, this relationship has a lot of stagnant energy right now where you have really tried to make this work. And something tells me this is mostly you have put in a lot of work. You've tried to make these things happen. And it's like, no matter what this person serves up to you anymore, it's just not enough. You're just kind of over it. It's giving, I don't really want it anymore. You know, I've tried. I'm bored. I'm over it. I've settled. I've accepted, and now I'm over it. Even when I am over it, I try to put in more energy and I try to make it happen. I try to move forward with this and make something shake out of this relationship. And I keep getting let down. I keep getting hurt. I keep feeling this grief and loss. And although there's something there that could possibly be holding you to this relationship, it's just not feeling worth it for you anymore. You're kind of turning your back to it and you're just like, I don't want this anymore. I'm over it. And then now you're like weighing your options and you're like, I have this flow of emotions. You see the flow of water in the background where it's telling you like, I have this flow of emotions where it's like, I'm weighing the balance of if this is worth it or not. I'm trying to figure out how I can plan and make this work. And if I should keep giving my energy, my time and my money and my physical things to this person, my heart and my ideas, my joy to this person. But you know, you're not really finding a solution right now. Right now, you're feeling like this relationship is really, really at rock bottom. It's really flat right now for you. Yeah, so this relationship has really hit a really hard patch for you guys. So let's see what else these other cards have to say for you guys, okay? It says trust, okay. I still don't know how to pronounce this word. Trust the niggle, but basically this is trust your intuition, okay? Trust what you are feeling and what it is telling you to do, okay? Try to center yourself and figure out exactly what is next for you. Just say yes. And I really strongly have this feeling of yes is representing like, yes, your intuition. Yes, it's reassuring you of your intuition, okay? We also have align your life, okay? What is not aligned or needs to change, okay? Star seed, what lights you up, all right? So right now, at this point, this is forget how they're feeling. Forget how they see you, because it doesn't even matter for you guys. All that matters this month is you and your intuition and how you are feeling this month. The way they view you doesn't even matter, because you've come to this conclusion where it's like this relationship is not serving you. And your intuition is trying to tell you that. You keep finding that, just say yes. And it's basically saying yes to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you to run and go, say yes to that, or say yes to whatever it is that your intuition is speaking loudly to you right now, okay? Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Yes. What is making you feel distraught and broken? What is making you feel out of place, like these pieces aren't fitting together? What is making you feel emotionally abandoned or saddened, where you're just not feeling happy? You got your arms crossed and you're just pouting at this point. There's a lot of upsetting emotion for you, or making you feel really stagnant and stuck, where it's just like, I've hit rock bottom. Whatever those things are, go ahead and remove those out of your life and change things around, okay? And then we have Starseed that says what lights you up, which is definitely representing, realign yourself, remove what doesn't serve you, what's not aligned with you, and refine those things that make you happy, that bring you joy again, that puts a smile on your face again. Because whatever this is and whatever kind of relationship this is, it's not serving you, and it's not really bringing in what you really need and want it to bring in, and there's a lot of emotion behind this, which tells me that it's kind of been ongoing, or you guys have been at this for a while, and the dust has finally just settled, and it's like you're pulling every trick out of the trick bag, and really there's nothing serving you. There's nothing coming out of all of this for you right now. And this is a pretty gloomy situation. You have like about 4 really gloomy cards here, and it's just hitting like, what, there's too much dark energy, and there's always light somewhere in there, where you can find the light at the end of the tunnel somewhere, but it's just like, it's not with this person really. Or maybe you guys are feeling like you're really having a misunderstanding. It could be harder to leave this individual, or hard for you to leave this situation, but it's had its ride, it's had its ups and it's had its downs, and I think it's really served its purpose this time, where you guys have really hit a point of, there is nothing else we can do. There is no more. And if you continue to push forward, who knows what you might get out of this situation, and now it's time for you to tap into your intuition, listen to your intuition, listen to what your intuition is trying to tell you. Say yes to your intuition, because the more you say no to your intuition, the more you are sacrificing your own happiness, your own well-being, your own higher self and higher purpose, so you need to realign yourself and allow yourself to fall back into place, because whatever they're viewing you as, however they're seeing you, they could even be feeling like, we've hit rock bottom. But truthfully, from these cards, it's not really giving that they actually matter. This is something where it's time for you to find your happiness, because they're not really chiming into this reading very strongly. It's really like pushing them out a lot. So let's see what else we have for you, group number 3. Okay, blossoming abundance. Yes, you could be on a new path where, you can see a new future for yourself, a new abundant future for yourself, where something new is blossoming and taking forward. You have a lot of anxiety about this, and about moving in a new direction, because although this is blossoming abundance, I just don't like have that connection right now to that it's really with this relationship. It's really feeling like it's what lights you up, you know, your alignment, what makes you happy. And when you decide to say yes to that, that's going to be your blossoming abundance. And then we have anxiety. This situation is giving you a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, and it's giving you a lot of tears, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of gloomy. There's a lot of rain, you know, like this one has rain, this one has a storm and lightning in the background, you know. This is not like, you know, like this isn't the uplifting positive energy that, you know, you're looking for out of a situation. This is something that's really like dragging you down. But if you can exit this and just say yes to yourself and yes to the abundance that you highly deserve, you can find your new happiness and your new light, okay? And it's definitely there for you. It's definitely there for you. So find it. Find what makes you happy, because it's like the blossoming abundance is really giving me right now that like it's out there in the universe. It's not really like there's no people there. You see, like your happiness is somewhere else. It's not within this relationship. These cards have people, okay? So if this abundance was to come from another individual, I feel like it would really show. And I don't think that this abundance is coming from an individual. All tied up. Yes, like right now you are bounding yourself to a situation. You are entangled in a situation where it might be really hard for you to get out of this situation. This is a situation where it's hard for you to move and maneuver. You might have a really hard time leaving this person. I don't know what ties you have to this person or why. It could be emotional ties. It could be physical ties. Whatever it is, financial ties, whatever it is, it's really like holding you back, and it's not really allowing you to leave. Okay, you want to leave, you want to move forward, but you're not really capable of it right now. You're feeling really attached to this situation, and like you're trying to like find some type of light, but it's surrounded by like this is slight darkness, unfortunately. And it just really needs, it really needs for you to let go, honestly, because there is something waiting for you behind all of this, but it's not looking towards this person. That's for sure. This situation or this individual definitely makes you feel very trapped, and possibly very trapped in your own thoughts and your own emotions. But whatever it is, it's like, it's not serving you. What's that card? Okay. So, yeah. Up. Okay, we got one more. Up. Okay. Application. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Okay, so this is really giving me self-appreciation. So you have all tied up, right? And then this is giving me step into your worth, know who you are, hold your power, stand tall, stand high, lift your head up high, and stand in who you are and the beautiful person that you are. You've been given so many gifts. You hold so much uniqueness to yourself. You hold so much value and so much purity to you, and so many things that people can see within you. They can see your value in you. I think you've forgotten, you know, that this strongly applies to you, and that this is who you are. You're not this individual that's normally tied. Then we also have first chakra, Archangel Michael, which really tells me that your root chakra is off balance right now, and you really need to reground yourself and recenter yourself. And it's probably best that you call on Archangel Michael to protect you and to help him give you some of his energy and to help you reground yourself, reroute yourself into where you were going. You might have lost your path. And you know, this is really crazy because this is not the type of reading that this was supposed to be, but for you guys, this is exactly, I strongly feel that this is what you guys really needed to hear. This is something where this individual has thrown you off your path, and now for you this month, it's all about relocating who you are and where you're supposed to be. You're regrounding, you're restarting, you're putting yourself back on your new blossoming abundant path, you know, and it's time for you to realize that it's okay to walk alone. And you know, sometimes you have to start over, and sometimes you have to appreciate yourself before someone else appreciates you. Okay, applications. All right, so just see yourself for who you really are, and Archangel Michael is going to be there to protect you and help you reground yourself and reroot yourself and open up that root chakra so you can become balanced again and see your worth and see your light again. Okay, there is protection around you, and whatever the situation is, it's giving really heavy. I'm starting to feel like this really heavy feeling and emotions. You know, it's kind of making me a little emotional. I don't know if it's pregnancy or not, but it's really giving a lot of emotion. So for whoever this really resonates with, yes, please realize that you hold the power, and you are worthy, and that you deserve abundance and a good relationship and good energy around you, and you don't deserve to feel stagnant or feel like unappreciated or like, you know, like less than at all. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards and see what the cards have to say for you, because we need to turn this around just a little bit. This is a month for you to really appreciate yourself. Group number 3, okay? Where it's just, yeah, acceptance. I am learning to accept things that I cannot change. Yes, there are people out here that you cannot change. There are situations out here that you cannot change. The only thing that you can control and change is yourself. Okay, you can change how you look at a situation, how you move about a situation, and where you're located, your hair color, yourself. You can change anything about yourself, but you can't always change the things that have already happened, and you can't change other people. So, you know, it's okay to accept what a situation is and what it's become, and now it's time to move forward and to kind of let go of what it already was. Okay, it's time to accept what's in front of you and what's been put out there. All right, indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Yes, which brings me back to this card right here, which brings me to, you know, use your intuition, realize and reopen yourself back up to your intuition, and realize, you know, that you have the answers within yourself. Okay, accept what is in front of you, accept that your intuition is trying to tell you exactly what is going on, you know. Accept that the universe is here for you and trying to help you expand. And, you know, you have to be able to accept it. You have to be willing to see it for what it is. You know, you can't just try to pretend that it's something else. Okay. We also have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, so you might be losing a situation that you don't want to lose per se, but you will find a lot of appreciation in it, because you're going to see that you're going to realign with who you are. It's going to open you back up. There's going to be new brightness. There's going to be new abundance. And if you can close the door for one thing and allow it to open for a new one, you will feel a lot better, you know? Okay, I think this card wants to come out. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Yes, your anxiety, your stress about this situation, it's not going to change anything. This is something where you just have to accept what it is. And there's a lot of acceptance in this card, where you just have to really, and all of these cards really, where you just really have to say yes to your intuition, say yes to accepting what the situation is and how it's turned around and what it's become. And don't fight it, and allow these new things to take place and to transform for you. Okay, this is really a delicate situation I'm feeling, and I really feel that for you, you know, it's possibly no one can tell you exactly what it is. You're probably one of those people it's probably, honestly, not to be rude, but you're probably in denial when other people tell you about what the situation is, and you probably can only accept the truth from yourself. So worrying about it and thinking it over and talking about it 1,001 times, when you actually know what the answer is and you know that you just need to accept it, and you're worried that if you change something or if you go about changing it, that you're going to miss out on something. Don't worry about that. You're not missing out on anything. It's not going to change the outcome of what this situation is and what this relationship is. It's time to let it go and embrace yourself and embrace what's to come. If not, then you're going to miss out on a lot of good things coming your way, or it's just going to take longer for you to get those good things down the line, and it can bring about more emotions. So it's best to accept the situation for what it is right now and realign yourself and find your own happiness again. Don't allow another person to define your happiness. You define your happiness, and that goes for every group, every deck, I did 3 groups, and that goes for everyone. You define your happiness. Your happiness does not come from a person or a relationship. Only you can give yourself true happiness. So don't worry about what the outcome is going to be. Just move forward and allow yourself to embrace something new in life, okay? And allow yourself to just move forward and release the old and move into the new. Okay, I have a lash in my eye. Okay. Um, Thank you guys for joining me. That's actually all I have for you guys, group number 3. Please be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification button so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Hit some of the links down below. And thank you for joining me. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.